Hello everyone, welcome back to the Healing Kitchen Time. And of course, we are here in my kitchen. And today I'm doing things a little bit differently. I would like to talk about the top 10 organization tips that you can have in your kitchen. My first one is to have a salt and pepper station. So I've got all of it in this great, cute little container, right? I've got my salt, my pepper, and you know how much I love kosher salt. So I have that right next to my stove and a nice Le Creuset, all the salt you can have. So make sure you have a little salt and pepper station. Tip number 2 for having your kitchen organized. I did way more drawers in my kitchen than I did, cabinets. I did all upper cabinets, but I did drawers for everything else, and I'll explain why. As you know, one of my Nettie necessities is to get a squeeze bottle to have your olive oils and your other oils in as well, but I like to keep it in this drawer right here, so it's easy access to the stove while I'm cooking. I can grab my oil, put it in my pan, salt and pepper it, and I'm good to go. Number 3, pot filler. A lot of people ask, what does that even do? Is it a function? Is it just pretty? No, it's a function, I promise. So this is where I can fill up my large stock pots, or if I'm making a sauce, I can quickly add water to it and make it thicken up, So yes, I do believe a pot filler is a necessity in your kitchen. So our 4th tip for keeping your kitchen organized is your garbage cans. So I like having my garbage can right inside my island next to where I'm chopping and cooking and everything. You need this space to be open, clear, and to have your garbage right there. Now, if you don't have a garbage in your island, it's okay. Just grab the garbage and put it right next to you. So when you're prepping, it's easy to throw all the scraps away. Okay, tip number 5 of keeping your kitchen organized are the drawers. Now I'm going back to the drawers. This is my knife drawer. So I've got all of my knives here, and I pull out my cutting board, I pull out my garbage can, and I'm ready to prep, and I can turn around and start cooking. So you wanna make sure that your flow is really good. So this is my knife drawer. And keeping them organized, I use those IKEA things so you can keep your knives separated. And ones that are smaller that my kids use, I always have a knife sleeve on it. So stay organized in your drawers. Number 6. Again, I go back to my drawers, but I have my drawers organized, and I have dividers for every little thing. So all my ice cream scoops are here, all of my little mini spatulas, my mini rubber spatulas, my mini whisks, pizza cutters. All of those things are all organized in all of the drawers. My scoops to make cookies and making pancakes, whatever, they are all in their own individual, and they're very organized. The other drawer that I have are my oven mitts right here, because again, I want to be close to where I'm going to be pulling things out of the oven, but I don't want to use prize real estate, so the top drawers are your prize real estate in your kitchen. Oven mitts go down one, and then in the bottom larger drawer are all of my pots and pans. Okay, number 7. Tip of being organized in the kitchen that really helps. There's these smaller drawers, and a lot of people use them for spice cabinets. I like to have my spices in a different area. So for me, I fill them with all of the spatulas that I use all the time while I'm cooking. Because again, I want to be able to move fast while I'm cooking and preparing dinner or fun treats for friends. So this is where all my spatulas are. And this one, on this side of the stove, I've got all my tongs, I've got my ladles, and my parchment paper. You guys, this is 100%. You need to have this ready to go, easy access in your kitchen, because I use parchment for everything, and so should you. Okay, tip number 8 in staying organized in your kitchen, or when you're building your kitchen or planning it out, whether it's remodel, you want to make sure you have enough space here. Now, for code, I think it's like 3 feet. I extended mine to be about 4.5 feet, because I wanted to be able to be cooking here, and we can open up the oven and someone else can still walk by. You want to make sure that you've got plenty of room here to be cooking and moving that you need to. So I would say, if anything, move your island just a little bit forward, about 6 to 8 inches, and if you can get away with a foot, I would do that. But this is a must. Tip number 9, if you do have a large island, which it's so great to have when you have company over, I do recommend having a small little prep sink. Again, a small prep sink, not the big one, but a small one. My main sink is over there by the window, because whenever you're doing dishes for like the long haul, you want to be looking outside. So my small sink, I do have a disposal in there. Make sure you put a disposal in it, because this is my prep area, right? So I'm chopping, I'm cooking like you guys see me do. I got my garbage that I throw my scraps, I wash my hand, I can rinse the vegetables, whatever I need to do, and get back to work and cooking. So you want to make sure that this whole area flows really well. It's kind of like a trifecta. You want to have a sink, stove, and fridge kind of in like a triangle, even though this one's a little bit of a different triangle. I'm just gonna float around in here. But anyways, you want to make sure it's close to grabbing ingredients to the fridge. Here's my fridge, which I love so much, and that'll be another day. But make sure that you've got a prep sink in your island. Okay, tip number 10 is a large cupboard where I have all of my cookie sheets and my cutting boards, and of course, there's Frankie, my dog. I've been trying to get him to stay on the couch over there, but anyways, so I've got my cookie sheets, cutting boards, which are all standing straight up. When you stack your cutting boards on top of each other like this and they're not fully dry, then you're gonna have problems with bacteria, so we don't want that. So if you can keep everything nice and vertical, it'll be great. I've got my, my cutting boards or platters, all that, muffin tins, all of it, and nice at my height, so I can actually reach it. Oops, I opened up the freezer. I've got these awesome Thermador fridges and freezers, so if you push it open, it like opens up, but if you leave it alone, it will close. It's kind of like an awesome magic trick. So anyways, so make sure you've got plenty of room for plenty of cookie sheets. Look at this. This is not even half the cookie sheets I own, because I go through them. Okay, so that was the top 10 things you need in your kitchen to be organized. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know down below, and make sure to hit subscribe, hit like, share with your friends, and every Thursday we'll have a new video, and I may give you a sneak peek at my second kitchen. I know that sounds really like, I've got a second kitchen, but it's my pantry / chef's kitchen. So I'd love to show you that and how to organize there. And until next time, thanks for joining me here at the Healing Kitchen Time, and we'll see you next Thursday.